Hello guys! Recently there was a tragic accident next to my office. A car hit a woman with a child on a bicycle. It happened in the evening, in the dark, during rain. The woman and child ended up in the hospital. It could have been even worse. Night and rain, the worstly visibility conditions. Do you think there were lights on the bicycle? Were the woman and child wearing reflective vests? So today we will talking about lights, both the front and rear. Now I have two devices, the Garmin Varia UT800 headlamp and the Garmin Varia RTL 515 rear radar with a light. Let's start from my choices, these two devices. They are part of the Garmin family, which means they should work seamlessly with my Garmin computer and watch. The Garmin Varia RTL 515 is chosen scrupulously among competitors like Briton Guardia R300L and the Magine L508. As I watched several comparative reviews on YouTube and made my choice. I had a dilemma between Garmin RTL 515 and Garmin RTL 715. But I'll explain my choice a bit later. Now let's talk about the radar. The radar is must-have in my opinion. I'm thrilled with the gadget. It always warned me about a car approaching from behind, beeping when it detects one and beeping again when the threat has passed. The car is displayed as a dot approaching you. In the settings you can choose on which side of your computer to display the radar data, left or right. Since I live in continental Europe, I found it more convenient on the left. The radar also uses colors to show how far your bike's movement is from the car trajectory. Red, you need to move a bit to the right because the car is coming straight at you. Orange, don't turn the handlebars, the car is passing close by. Green, the car is passing more than 2 meters away. Keep pedaling as you were. The device also has no problem identifying oncoming car with logically the radar should catch. It simply ignores them. What sets Garmin apart from competitors is the lack of confusion with the chain of cars. In the city, in traffic, it's certainly not silent, but it accurately identifies 2, 3, 4, 5 cars traveling one after another. In the settings, I choose the option of automatic lamp mode depending on the time of the day. It flashes during a day and stays lit at night. You can also manually configure everything. Choose high visibility mode, select a mode and adjust its brightness. I don't use manual mode, there is no need to complicate things further. You can also turn notification on or off. Mine is on and it doesn't bother me at all. On the contrary, it increases your attention. Now you can see the radar limitations. In terms of the brightness of the rear light, Garmin outperforms its competitors. The light is clearly visible and bright in any weather and from 3 sides. When you see the light from the side, you realize that it's not from the back but from the side. Regarding the duration of operation, I covered around 200 hours in total before the radar requested a charge. But in general, it can easily withstand 2 days. It takes a long time to charge, 4 hours from 0 to 100%. But this is tolerable since it doesn't discharge in a day. Why not the RTL 715 radar with the camera? Having a rear camera for 300 euros seemed unnecessary to me. The camera records in Full HD quality, which is not enough for my videos. In general, it doesn't need it and it's too expensive. Mine cost 150 euros and you can find cheaper options. The lights is crucial and works great, and the radar is also necessary and works excellently. The battery life is okay, but you always want more. Now about the Garmin Varia UT front light. I'm satisfied with how it illuminates. There are no issues on dark roads. It provides sufficient illumination. Again, it's not the best light if you are not a Garmin fan and don't have a computer, watch or other gadgets. In that case, look at more efficient lights. Firstly, it hangs perfectly under the computer and they're quite secure. Set it up once and it illuminates where you need it. Secondary, like the radar, it's controlled from the computer. I use the automatic mode, which turns on light depending on the time of day. It blinks during the day, it stays lit at night. Additionally, the light adjusts to the ambient brightness. If the street is well lit, you don't need much light. If you're riding in a complete darkness, you need more light. It's also adjusts the light intensity based on your speed. Convenient. And logically, this should save battery power. Not so. In automatic mode, the headlamp discharges faster than in manual mode at maximum brightness. It lasted me 1.5 hours at night plus 4 hours during the day in fully automatic mode. The modes of headlamp are following. Speaking on the front light, you need to charge it either after a night ride, even a short one, which takes about 2 hours, or if you rode all day and it was just flashing at you. The light comes with mounts for the computer and separate ones. There are also a version of the light with a helmet mounts. This light is a bit over 150 euros. Is it expensive? Then look at other lights I mentioned earlier. In principle, it's acceptable. You don't buy it every day. Both gadgets are equipped with micro USB. Old-fashioned. Keep it in mind. The light takes a long time to charge, about 6 hours if fully discharged. If you charge it almost after every ride, it will be faster. For the radar, charge takes a few hours, but you don't do it frequently. Now about bikepacking. Here problems arise. The front light will need to be removed because the bag is stretched there and can hang it on the handlebars. There's no problem here since there are rubber mounts on the handlebars, but with the rear one it will be more complicated. By default, it has strap mounts and I'm always worried it might come off. You can replace it with a more reliable mounts and attach it to the seat post. But when you have a bag hanging there, you need to transfer the light to the bag. The difficulty lies in ensuring that the radar works correctly. It should be perpendicular to the ground. Well, Once with the bag, you'll struggle. And when you are assembling the bag on the road, you won't be bothered and hang it, however, meaning the radar wouldn't work correctly. Conclusion. I can't recommend it, the headlights separately. Due to the charge-discharge ratio, I highly recommend it a radar with a flashlight, simply the best solution in my opinion, no regrets. In general, it's a very good set. I like it and I can recommend it to you. Road illumination is safety, yours and other people on the road. Be visible. Subscribe, thumbs up, likes, in comments, questions. See you in next videos.